Good morning, students. In the last lecture, we have discussed about electric dipole moment, and electric field lines, and the properties of electric field lines, of course. So, here we are going to study a new topic, and that is a derivation. That is, I'm just going to write that topic, that is electric field intensity. Electric field intensity due to an electric dipole due to an electric dipole on its axial position on its axial position on its axial position. Now we are going to just derive this particular formula for the electric field intensity due to an electric dipole on its axial position. What does it mean? Let me tell you. An electric dipole, let us consider an electric dipole consisting two of the charges, as we all know that this one is minus q and plus q charge. Let a point P, which is at its axis, let a point P which is at axis on which we are to find out the electric field intensity. What is the impact of this electric dipole on this particular point? How much electric field intensity would be there? So how will you find out? Let us consider E1 be the electric field due to plus q charge, and we know that due to plus q charge always electric field intensity directed outward, so E1 would be outward. And let us consider that E2 be the electric field intensity due to minus q charge, and due to minus q charge, as we know that due to minus charge it is always inward, that means towards that particular charge, so this would be E2 would be downward. So how will you complete this diagram? That this one is, we are taking L and L, this one is mean position, and the total length of the dipole is 2L. Let this point is at a small r distance from the electric dipole. Let this point is small r distance from the electric dipole. So what we have done, we have considered, let us consider an electric dipole consisting minus q and plus q charge respectively. Let a point P which is at the axis of this dipole let this point is at a small r distance from the mean position of the dipole. We have done this now. So moving further, what we are having, that let E1 be the electric field intensity due to what? Due to plus q charge. So it is given by what? It is given by E1 is equal to, as we know that the formula of E, that is electric field intensity, is given like E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square. Do we remember this? So what is that? E1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and here q upon, what is the distance from plus q charge to the P? This one is r minus L, as we can see from the diagram, this one is r minus L, so here the formula would be r minus L whole square. This can be equation number 1. And E2 be the electric field intensity due to what? Due to negative charge. So it is given like, it is given by what? E2 would be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r plus l whole square, because from minus q charge this distance is r plus l. So here we can write E2 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught what? Q upon r plus whole square. That means this can be taken as equation number 2. So net electric field intensity is given as E is equal to E1 minus E2. This minus sign indicates that E1 and E2 are both in opposite direction. They are indicating the opposite direction. That is why here E1 minus E2 we are taking. This implies that E1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r minus l whole square minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r plus l whole square. Here we can see that 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q is common. So here what is rest? That is r minus l whole square minus 1 upon r plus l whole square. We are going to solve it out. Then what we are getting, that is E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q. Now we are taking LCM of this. This can be r plus l whole square minus r minus l whole square upon what? R square minus l square whole square. Moving further, what we are getting? We are opening the brackets, that E becomes 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q. What is that? A plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab, and minus with the a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab upon r square minus l square whole square. When we apply the sign inside of this particular bracket, what we get? This minus sign converts the sign, that is this one. This becomes r square minus l square whole square. We can see here something is being cancelled out, that is r square and l square. What we are having rest, that is 2rl plus 2rl. What is that? What becomes? That becomes 4rl. So 4rl upon r square minus l square whole square. We can bifurcate this. How will we bifurcate this? This can be written like 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q, and 4rl can be written like what? 2l into 2r upon r square minus l square whole square. This q dot 2l can be written like what? Since we know that p is equal to q dot 2l, so it can be written like what? P. So this implies that 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2pr upon r square minus l square whole square. But L is very small quantity. Then L square would be more smaller quantity. Then by neglecting L square, by neglecting L square, we get what we getting here, that is E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2pr upon r to the power what? Square of the square. Then 1r can be cancelled out. Then E becomes 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2p upon what? R cube. This one would be your result. This is the electric field intensity at a point due to electric dipole on its axis. So this one is your result.